Mario Andretti is without a doubt the most renowned racing driver ever. His success across all forms of racing has also made him one of the best ever. His greatest achievement can be left for debate by the fans, and they all have their fair points. Some may think it was his F1 World Championship, or maybe his Daytona 500 win, but his Indy 500 win in 1969 certainly deserves a mention. The competition he had to face for this win was fierce, as the starting grid featured drivers like AJ Foyt, Bobby Unser, Mark Donohue, Gordon Johncock, Dan Gurney, and many others. IndyCar fans know that he won this race, but what happened in the month of May to get him there? What were the series of events that had to transpire to get to that point? Well, I'm here to answer those questions because I guarantee some of the most die-hard IndyCar fans might not know the whole story. Mario Andretti's 4 previous Indy 500 starts were mixed bags. In those 4 starts, he had 2 poles and didn't start worse than 4th, but only finished 1 time, that being a 3rd place in 1965. He was already a 2-time IndyCar champion and a 22-time race winner, but the Indy 500 was a thorn in his side. For 1969, 3-time winner at that point, AJ Foyt would start from the pole, beating Mario by 0.7 of a mile an hour. However, the month of May wasn't all smooth sailing, as he hit the wall in turn 4 on Wednesday the 21st.
There was a crash. It looked like real disaster for Mario Andretti.
And of course, Art Pollard was right behind there in a very dangerous situation.
Well, here it is again, Roger. Into the wall, the nose flew off completely, wheels off.
And you can see Mario jumping out almost before the car is stopped and running to the wall with only minor burns.
In a car with the safety standards of an aluminum can, it's really shocking that he walked away with only minor burns. Getting to the start of the race, Mario would take the lead from lap 1 and lead the first 5 laps. On lap 6, AJ Foyt, who felt disappointed with his pole time, would take the lead and hold for the next 46. 19th place starter Wally Dallenbach Sr. would then take the lead for only 7 laps until AJ Foyt retook the lead. Later in the race, Dallenbach would retire from the race with clutch issues. Unfortunately, he wouldn't be the last driver to retire after leading the race. Lloyd Ruby, a 10-year veteran of the sport at this point, had done well here before, but would always get edged out or run into issues. It looked like he had the 1966 Indy 500 in the bag after leading a race-high 68 laps. That was until he broke a cam stud on lap 166. He also led 42 laps in 1968, but eventually finished 5th. Lloyd Ruby was looking for retribution and would try and get that after a great pass for the lead in turn 3. It was looking like finally, after years of trials and tribulations, Lloyd Ruby would get that elusive Indy 500 win. However, on a pit stop on lap 105, disaster would strike. While refueling, Ruby leached the car forward, causing the fuel hose to tear a hole in the fuel tank. Thankfully, no fire was started, but Lloyd Ruby was still out of the race, giving the lead and eventual win to Mario Andretti. So that was the story of not only Mario's, but the entire Andretti family's lone Indy 500 win. Let me know what you thought in the comments, have a great afternoon, and enjoy the 106th running of the Indy 500 this upcoming Sunday.